Have you ever thought that the shoes you wear every day, something that seems so harmless, could actually be the reason your home loses its positive energy, or even why you encounter unexpected problems in life? It may sound strange, but the truth is that the way you place your shoes inside your house can reveal far more than you realize. From health to luck, and even the harmony of your family, shoes play a bigger role than most people think. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 places inside your home where you should absolutely never keep your shoes. If you happen to leave them in one of these spots, it might just explain why certain areas of your life haven't been going as smoothly as you hoped. Before we dive in, pause for a moment and think. After a long day, when you walk through your front door and take off your shoes, where do you usually put them? By the entrance, under the bed, in the kitchen corner, or even inside your bedroom. Many people do this unconsciously, without realizing that every single area in a home has its own flow of energy. When you put shoes in the wrong spot, you're unintentionally blocking the flow of positive energy while opening the door to negative energy, inviting misfortune, stagnation, and even tension in work, health, and relationships. There's an old saying, a clean house brings peace, and clean bowls make the meal taste better. But clean here doesn't just mean physical cleanliness. It also refers to the purity of energy that flows through the home. Shoes are the objects that directly touch the ground outside, collecting dust, dirt, and all sorts of chaotic energy. Bringing them inside and leaving them in the wrong place means you're allowing those unwanted energies to spread through your living space. And believe it or not, those little things can quietly influence your mood, your luck, and even your family's overall well-being. Just imagine you've been feeling drained, irritable, or unmotivated lately, but you can't quite figure out why. You blame the weather, your workload, or stress from daily life. But what if the real culprit is something as simple as those shoes sitting in your bedroom? Instead of being a sanctuary for rest and recovery, your room could be filled with stagnant, heavy energy that disrupts your sleep and weakens your spirit. It may sound unbelievable, but once you change the way you store your shoes, you will start to notice a difference in how your home feels. In many cultures, especially across Asia, shoes aren't just everyday items. They carry symbolic meaning. Dirty shoes are seen as carriers of impure energy from the outside world. Placing them in certain areas is almost like inviting misfortune and bad vibes directly into your home. In fact, some traditional beliefs in feng shui even claim that misplaced shoes can disrupt your financial flow, making it harder to hold on to money, and can even bring obstacles into your career. In the next part of this video, I'll reveal the very first spot where you should never keep your shoes. And here's the surprising part. Nearly 70% of households make this exact mistake without even realizing it. Worst of all, it has a direct impact on your health and emotional balance. Can you guess where that place might be? Before we move on, I'd love to hear from you. Where do you usually keep your shoes at home? Share your habits in the comments below. And if you find this topic fascinating so far, don't forget to hit the like button. It really motivates me to share even more powerful feng shui secrets with you. The very first place where shoes should never be kept is the bedroom. This is perhaps the most common mistake many households make, especially in smaller apartments, where living spaces are limited, and people tend to store their shoes wherever it feels convenient. But what may seem like a small and harmless habit actually carries serious consequences. Think about it. The bedroom is the most sacred space in your home. It's the place where you rest, recharge your energy, nurture relationships, and allow your body to recover after a long day. In other words, your bedroom is the charging station for both your body and your spirit. But when you bring shoes into this space, you're also bringing in all the dirt, bacteria, and chaotic energy from the outside world. polluting the very place that should be kept pure and peaceful. From a scientific perspective, shoes are one of the dirtiest objects we own. Studies have shown that the surface of a single pair of shoes can harbor hundreds of thousands of bacteria, some of which are harmful to the respiratory system, the digestive tract, and even the skin. Leaving them in the bedroom means creating an environment where germs can spread easily, directly impacting your sleep quality and long-term health. Have you ever woken up feeling groggy, heavy-headed, or strangely tired despite sleeping for hours? Sometimes the culprit isn't stress or diet, it could simply be those harmless shoes sitting a few feet away from your bed. Beyond hygiene, shoes inside the bedroom also cause disruption from a feng shui perspective. Shoes are believed to absorb impure energy from the outside world, and once inside the bedroom, they release that negative energy into the space. This weakens the positive energy flow, leaving you restless, uneasy, and even vulnerable to conflict. A bedroom that should radiate love and harmony becomes clouded with stagnant energy that can slowly affect your peace of mind. Over time, this may even create unnecessary arguments or misunderstandings between couples, small tensions that build up simply because the energy of the room is being disturbed. Some feng shui masters go even further, warning that shoes in the bedroom can also block the flow of wealth and prosperity. When energy is obstructed, financial opportunities are harder to hold on to. You may find yourself working tirelessly, but the money doesn't stay, or promotions and opportunities seem to slip away at the last moment. And all of this could stem from small, overlooked habits in your living space. Here's a simple experiment you can try. Remove all shoes from your bedroom and replace them with something calming. Perhaps a small plant, a soothing essential oil diffuser, or even just a well-placed lamp. Within days, you'll start to notice a shift. Your sleep feels deeper, your mood improves, and the overall energy of your bedroom becomes lighter and more refreshing. This isn't superstition, it's simply the natural effect of eliminating a negative influence from a space meant to restore your peace. Shoes can belong in many places, but the bedroom is definitely not one of them. If this has been your habit, make the change today. You will be amazed at how such a small adjustment can lead to such a powerful difference in your life. In the next part of this video, I'll reveal the second place where shoes should never be kept. And here's the catch, it's a spot that even more families get wrong, far more often than the bedroom. Can you guess where it might be? If the bedroom is the first place where shoes should never be kept, then the second is equally concerning: the kitchen. This may surprise you, because many families still have the habit of leaving shoes in a kitchen corner for convenience, or even tucking a pair or two under the dining table. But in truth, the kitchen is one of the worst possible places to store shoes, because it directly affects both the health and the prosperity of the household. Let's start with hygiene. The kitchen is where we prepare meals, the heart of nourishment and health for the entire family. But shoes, which carry dirt, bacteria, and dust from the outside world, have no place in such a sacred space. Leaving them in the kitchen is like inviting pollution to seep into the very area that demands absolute cleanliness. Even one pair of shoes with mud or grime on them can contaminate the kitchen floor, allowing bacteria to spread and indirectly come into contact with food or cooking utensils. The result, a higher risk of food poisoning, digestive issues, or infections. Think about it, would you really want to risk your family's health just for the convenience of dropping shoes in the kitchen? From a feng shui perspective, the kitchen is considered the heart of the home. It represents fire, life, and prosperity. A warm, clean kitchen symbolizes happiness, harmony, and financial abundance. But when shoes, symbols of dust, chaos, and negative energy are introduced into this space, they disrupt the natural balance. Instead of radiating nourishing energy, the kitchen becomes a source of stagnation. Many feng shui practitioners even believe that shoes in the kitchen can cause financial leakage, making it difficult to save money and potentially creating conflicts over finances within the household. On a psychological level, shoes in the kitchen create an atmosphere of clutter and disorder. Picture this. You walk into your kitchen, expecting the comforting aroma of food and the warmth of family meals. But instead, you're greeted by the smell of leather, mustiness, and the sight of shoes piled under the table. Does it make you feel hungry? Does it give you a sense of harmony? Probably not. Something as small as misplaced shoes can actually strip the kitchen of its symbolic role as a place of comfort and unity. In fact, many families who've removed shoes from their kitchens notice immediate differences. The kitchen feels brighter, more pleasant, and meals become more enjoyable. Some even report that once they stopped this habit, the household atmosphere improved and financial matters seemed to flow more smoothly. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the smallest adjustments can create the biggest changes. So what's the alternative? Ideally, shoes should be kept outside the kitchen, perhaps on a rack near the entrance or in a designated storage space away from food preparation. If space is limited, at the very least, use closed storage boxes to minimize the spread of dirt and bacteria. Always remember, the kitchen is more than just a place to cook. It's a symbol of prosperity, nourishment, and togetherness. A clean, clutter-free kitchen without the presence of shoes invites positive energy, strengthens health, and fosters abundance in both love and finances. And in the final part of this video, I'll share with you the last 3 places where shoes should absolutely never be kept. The very last one in particular is often overlooked, yet it has the greatest impact on luck and peace within the home. Are you curious to find out what it is? We've already uncovered 2 of the most important no-go zones: the bedroom and the kitchen, where shoes should absolutely never be left. And now, to complete the full picture, let's explore the last 3 locations. Many people think these spots are harmless, but the truth is, placing shoes there silently creates negative effects you might never have imagined. The 3rd location is the altar or prayer area. Some families, for the sake of convenience, put a shoe rack right next to this sacred space. But what they don't realize is that the faint smell of leather, sweat, or dampness from shoes can desecrate the purity of the area. From a spiritual and feng shui perspective, this is seen as highly disrespectful. Shoes carry dust, negative energy, and unclean vibrations. Placing them near an altar disrupts the calm, sacred energy that should remain pure, and this can affect the blessings and protection a family receives. Remember, the altar or prayer space is a channel of peace and divine connection. Always keep it clean, serene, and far away from shoes. The 4th location is the main entrance of your home. At first, this might surprise you, because most households leave their shoes right at the front door. It seemed convenient, right? But according to feng shui, the entrance is the mouth of the house, the very place where positive energy flows in. When piles of shoes are left scattered at the doorway, they block that energy from entering freely. On a practical level, the musty smell from shoes creates an unpleasant first impression for guests. Instead of welcoming vibes, the first thing they sense is clutter and odor. The solution is simple. Use a proper shoe cabinet with a cover, or keep shoes neatly tucked away in a designated area. A clean, open entrance allows wealth, luck, and positive energy to flow naturally into your home. The 5th and final spot, the one many people underestimate the most, is under the bed. In small homes or apartments, some families use this space for storage, and shoes often end up hidden there. But this is a mistake. Your bed is a sanctuary where you rest and recharge your energy. The space beneath it needs to stay clear, so that air and energy can circulate freely. Shoes, carrying dirt and stagnant energy, block that flow. As a result, you may experience restless nights, recurring nightmares, or an unexplainable sense of unease. Many who remove shoes from under their bed report better sleep, calmer moods, and a surprising boost in daily energy. If you've been guilty of this habit, now is the time to change it. So, we've now revealed the 5 forbidden places for shoes in your home: the bedroom, the kitchen, the altar or prayer area, the main entrance, and under the bed. Each of these spots, if misused, can affect health, peace of mind, luck, and even prosperity. Shoes may be ordinary everyday items, but when you place them properly, you're not just keeping your house clean, you're inviting positive energy, comfort, and abundance into your life. The good news is, the solution doesn't have to be complicated. Invest in a sturdy shoe rack or closed cabinet. Place shoes in a well-ventilated corner, and keep them far from those 5 sensitive areas. Small changes like these can make a big difference. You'll notice your home feeling fresher, your mind lighter, and your overall energy brighter. If today's video has given you valuable insights and a reason to look at your home differently, I'd truly appreciate it if you gave this video a like. It helps me continue creating content like this for you. And if you haven't already, take a moment to subscribe to the channel so you won't miss upcoming videos where I'll share even more powerful feng shui secrets and life tips to keep your home peaceful, your spirit uplifted, and your family always blessed.